the ever-evolving landscape of global aviation, Qatar Airways has emerged as a powerful player, renowned not just for its luxurious services, but for its aggressive expansion strategy. Over the past few years, Airlines has made headlines by acquiring significant stakes in airlines across the globe, including British Airways through its parent company IAG, LATAM Airlines, Cathay Pacific, and others. In this video, we'll explore the driving forces behind Qatar Airways acquisitions, delving into the financials, geopolitical, and strategic motivation that underpin this approach, as well as the implication these moves have for the global aviation industry. Qatar, despite being a small nation, wields immense financial power, primarily derived from its vast natural gas reserves. According to the International Monetary Fund, Qatar has the highest GDP per capita in the world, a testament to its wealth. This financial strength has enabled Qatar to pursue a vision of economic diversification, reducing its reliance on hydrocarbons by investing in various sectors, including aviation. The establishment of Qatar Airways in 1993 was a cornerstone of this strategy, and the airline has since grown into one of the world's leading carriers. However, Qatar Airways' ambitions go beyond operating a successful airline. The company's aggressive expansion through acquisitions seems to be part of a broader strategy to wield influence on the global stage. By acquiring stakes in airlines across different continents, Qatar Airways not only secure financial returns, but also gains strategic foothold in key markets. This aligns with Qatar's largest goal of enhancing its global presence, which it has pursued through other means, such as hosting the FIFA World Cup and investing in high-profile real estate projects worldwide. Qatar Airways' investments are not haphazard. They seem meticulously selected to maximize strategic value. For instance, the airline's investment in International Airline Group IAG, the parent company of British Airways, Iberia, and Aer Lingus, is a case in point. By acquiring a 25.1% stake in IAG, Qatar Airways gained access to the lucrative transatlantic market, enhancing its connectivity with Europe. The investment also allowed Qatar Airways to influence one of the world's largest airline groups, providing a platform to advocate for policies that benefit its broader interests. According to IAG's financial reports, the group carried over 100 million passengers in 2019, demonstrating the scale of the market Qatar Airways has tapped into. Similarly, Qatar Airways' investment in LATAM Airlines, the largest carrier in Latin America, gives it a strong presence in a region with significant growth potential. LATAM's extensive network across South America complements Qatar Airways' global reach, enabling it to offer more seamless connections to passengers traveling between the Middle East and Latin America. This investment also aligns with Qatar Airways' strategy of diversifying its revenue sources, as Latin America operates in markets that are less susceptible to the geopolitical risks often faced by the Middle East. According to LATAM's 2019 financial results, the airline carried over 74 million passengers, underscoring the value of this investment. The acquisition of a 9.99% stake in Cathay Pacific, Asia's leading airlines, further exemplify Qatar Airways' strategic thinking. Cathay's Pacific dominance in the Asia-Pacific region, coupled with its hub in Hong Kong, provide Qatar Airways with a crucial gateway to China and other key Asian markets. This move is particularly significant given that Asia is expected to account for nearly 40% of global air passenger traffic by 2038. According to the International Air Transport Association, Cathay Pacific's own reports shows that it served over 35 million passengers in 2019, highlighting the strategic importance of this acquisition. Beyond financial and strategic benefits, Qatar Airways acquisition serves as a tool for the Qatari government. By owning stakes in major airlines, Qatar enhances its political leverage and strengthens its global alliances. This is particularly important given the ongoing geopolitical tension in the Middle East, including the blockade imposed on Qatar by its neighbor in 2017, led by Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Egypt. The blockade, which only lifted early 2021, severely impacted Qatar's economy and its ability to conduct international trade. However, Qatar Airways' investment in foreign airlines helped mitigate some of these challenges by ensuring that the airline maintained access to key markets. According to data from the World Bank, Qatar GDP contracted by 2.1% in 2017, reflecting the economic impact of the blockade. However, these investments sent a clear message to the world that Qatar would not be easily isolated, and it would continue to assert its influence on the global stage. Qatar airline investment also play a key role in its broader strategy of diversifying its international partnerships. By investing in airlines across different continents, Qatar reduces its reliance on any single regions and spread its geopolitical risks. This diversification is crucial for a small nation like Qatar, which must navigate a complex and often volatile international environment. While Qatar Airways' acquisition strategy has yielded significant benefits, it also comes with substantial risks. Aviation industry is notoriously volatile, with airlines often facing challenges such as fluctuating fuel prices, economic downturns, and unexpected events like the COVID-19 pandemic. Investing in multiple airlines exposes Qatar Airways to these risks on a global scale. For example, LATAM Airlines filed for bankruptcy in 2020 due to the severe impact of the pandemic on air travel demands. Qatar Airways, as a major shareholder, faced potential financial losses from this investment. LATAM's bankruptcy filing revealed that the airlines had liability totaling over 18 billion, highlighting the scale of the financial challenges. However, Qatar's deep financial reserves and long-term investment horizon allow it to weather such challenges and position itself for future growth when the industry recovers. Furthermore, the financial returns from these investments are not always immediately apparent. Airlines operate typically on a thin profit margin, and it can take years for the investment to yield significant dividends. Qatar Airways' strategy is not solely based on short-term financial gains. The airline backed by the Qatari government view these investments as long-term strategy assets that enhances Qatar's global influence and secure its economic future. Qatar Airways' acquisition have far-reaching implications for the global aviation industry. By consolidating its influence in key markets, Qatar Airways is reshaping the competitive landscape and challenging established players. The airline's investment also contributes to the ongoing trend of consolidation as airlines increasingly seek to form alliances and partnerships to survive in a highly competitive environment. Moreover, Qatar Airways' expansion strategy reflects the growing importance of state-backed carriers in global aviation. Similar to airlines like Emirates and Etihad, Qatar Airways benefits from substantial government support, which allows it to pursue an aggressive growth strategy that privately owned airlines may struggle to match. This raises questions about the long-term sustainability of such models and its impact on competition within the industry. According to a report by the Center of Aviation, state-backed carriers have an advantage in terms of access to capital and the ability to absorb losses, which can distort competition. However, some argue that the airline's aggressive expansion and government backing gives it unfair competitive advantage, potentially distorting the market. Others raise concern about the environmental impact of such growth, particularly as the aviation industry faces increasing pressure to reduce its carbon footprint. The International Council on Clean Transportation has noted that the aviation industry is responsible for around 2.5% of global CO2 emissions, a figure that is expected to rise without significant changes. In conclusion, Qatar Airways' strategy of acquiring stakes in multiple airlines is a calculated gamble that reflects the broader ambition of the Qatari government. By leveraging its financial power and strategic vision, Qatar Airways is positioning itself as a global aviation leader, enhancing Qatar's influence on the world stage. While the strategy carries significant risk, the potential rewards in terms of financial returns, geopolitical leverage, and global influence makes it a compelling move for a small nation with big ambitions. As the global aviation industry continues to evolve, Qatar Airways acquisition will likely play a crucial role in shaping its future. Whether this investment will pay off in the long run remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Qatar is determined to secure its place in the skies, and it is willing to make bold moves to achieve that goal. In the ever-evolving world of aviation, every strategic move tells a story. Qatar Airways' acquisitions are more than just business. They are a glimpse into the future of global air travel. If this video gave you a new angle on the aviation industry or made you think twice about the skies we fly in, I'd really appreciate hearing your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the dialogue going. It's through these exchanges that we all learn more. If you enjoyed the journey we took today, a like or a subscribe would mean the world to me. The sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning.